welcome back to R7 Eagle Creations. Today I'm going to show you a little boosted protein breakfast for you. What I'm going to use is one egg, a slice of cheese, and I cut it in two pieces, and I'll show you why a little bit later, and a little bit of sweet soy sauce by Kinkelman's, and of course I'm going to have the one Spam. What I've got it now, what I'm doing now, it's in a pan at real low heat, like setting at 2, and I'm just going to brown both sides, and then I'm going to take 1 drop or 2 drops of this and put it on only one side of the Spam, and I'll tell you why as we go along. But so stay tuned. I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Be right back. If you notice, I don't have any oil in, but I am going to put a couple drops, very small amount. That's enough. I don't need any more than that. I just want to put the Spam on top of it and then flip it over. You see me do that right here. Just get it a little wet on both sides and it'll brown a lot easier. There we go, a little bit more on this one side. Come on, flip it over. There we go. We'll just let that brown a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the soy sauce. Alright, I'm back. This is going to be very exciting. I'm so excited I can hardly stand it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 drop or 2 drops of my sweet soy sauce, glazed sweet soy sauce. I guess they call it glazed. I'm going to put it on one side. That's enough. A little more than I wanted, but that's we'll deal with that. Then I'm going to take my fork. I'm going to spread it around a little bit. Why am I doing this? It's because if I put this glazed soy sauce on both sides, it becomes overpowering, and what I want to do is I want to be able to taste the egg, the cheese, and the Spam, but don't want the soy sauce to overpower everything. So now I'm going to turn it over like this, and I'm going to take one little piece of cheese that I had, and it just happens to fit perfectly like that. Look at that. And the moment what I'm going to do, this goes down a little bit, melts, I'm going to take it off, put it in the plate, and then I'll get my egg going. Boy, I wish you could smell it. It really smells good. You could cover this too if you wanted to melt the cheese a little more. I just leave it like this because I'm going to put the egg on top of it anyway. Very simple to make, easy. You know, like I said, all the Spam is, I always remove the salt from all of it because it's just all too salty, including the low sodium. And I get a lot of complaints. Well, why don't you use low sodium salt instead? It still has too much salt in it, guys. Come on. You know, if you like the salt, then have at it. Eat as much as you want. I don't care. But this is, a lot of people can't stand it. I can't. It's just too much salt for me. So, all right, I get on this, my railroad train here, and just can't get off the subject, but I'm going to leave it right now. All right, this is done, basically. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put it on my plate if I don't destroy the pan. Now I'm going to take a little bit of butter. And since it's pretty hot, I'm just going to kind of move it around a little bit like this here. I like this pan because it's kind of stick-free. And alright, what I'm going to do now is put my egg in. And right away I'm going to take my fork and I'm going to break the egg up. Just like this. I'm going to bring this in like that. I'm going to bring this over here if I don't hit my camera again. Okay, and I want it to be a little longer. Kind of shape it. Okay, that's good enough. And I move the pan right over the center of the heat because I want the egg to be done. Leave that for a couple of minutes. I want the bottom to get hard, then I'll flip it over and I'll put the cheese on top. Then we take the whole thing and put it right over the Spam. It's really good. And I'll tell you something, you're going to be really happy you stopped into my kitchen this morning because you're going to love this recipe. It smells so good. I can smell that Spam as far away. Here, look at this, man. Look how good. Look how that looks. Yummy. Let's see if we can get my pan here. My big spatula. Just to kind of break it loose. There we go. Not ready yet. Okay, close but not ready. I want to get this a little bit here. It'll probably be good enough like that. I'm going to flip this over without getting it all over the place. Perfect. Okay, move it just about like that. And now I'm going to take the cheese I'm going to put it right on top. Usually the egg is white, but this is brown. It comes from the soy sauce, the glazed, the sweet glazed soy sauce, or sweet soy glazed sauce. You know what I mean. It doesn't take long. Now you could put a cover on it. I'll show you what sometimes I do. I have this cover here that came with it. I can put it on the top like that, and it'll help the cheese melt on the top a little faster, if that's what you want, but you don't have to use it. You could use it. I have another tomokoyaki pan, and it's cast iron, and it doesn't have the top, but this fits on it. But that's good enough right now, I think. Let's see how this is. It's going to melt anyway a little bit more once we get it on there. Right, I'm going to take it now, and I'm going to put this right on top of the... I wish you could see this. All right. I'm going to take a little pepper, put it on top. If you like pepper, I don't put salt on it, but if you want to, you can put. Now that's the way it looks, just like that. That is really, really good. Let me grab a fork here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. Be right back. All right, I cut a little piece out. I ate it. I'll tell you something. It's really, really tasty. None of the flavors are overpowering any of the other ones, but you can taste the cheese, the egg, and the Spam. Wonderful. Give it a try. Thanks for stopping in again. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your friends or enemies. You might make your enemies into friends, or you might make your friends into enemies. I'll click that right. Okay, ring the little bell, and stop in again. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.